Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome to Fidel Dungeon Rescue. This is actually not the first time that I have put this game on the channel, but it recently received a large update, a whole bunch of extra content, and honestly, I just don't think this game got enough press when it came out. It's really good. So, let's just show you what it is here. This is a puzzle game. You play as this adorable dog on the left side of the screen. You move around these levels, trailing your leash behind you, and you can't re-enter a space that already has your leash in it. So you probably have played games like this in the past, especially if you're like really into Flash puzzle games. But this one has a lot of stuff in it. I think it's really cool. So this title screen here is just a little tutorial. You can see we can just smash these little spider dudes, and if we smash 3 spiders, the big red spider flips over, and we can get him too. Every enemy in the game has different little rules that mostly you're going to have to deduce. So, for example, these turtles. If you hit one of these turtles from, you can see his little angry head. If you hit one of these turtles from a side facing you, you get him, and you get 1 XP, but they deal 2 damage to you. And at any time you can just rewind the game by pressing, there's a rewind button, and you could also just walk backwards over your leash. If we hit the turtle from one of the single side that is the tail, we instead get more XP, and we don't take any damage. So this is like the thing of the whole game, right? We are deducing the rules of the enemies, and then trying to figure out a way through the room that takes the best possible advantage of the path. So we have some health down here in the lower left, and also an XP bar. We have to be careful about our health, and we need to get as much XP per room as possible. You can see the door on the left side of the room, the exit, is locked. We have to get at least 11 more XP in here for it to open. But also, we need the XP for another reason, and I'll show you why in a second here. Alright, there we were able to kill 3 enemies in 3 consecutive steps. When you do that, you get a triple. It's worth 3 extra XP. It's very, very important to pull that off whenever possible. So, like, for example, is my mouse cursor... Okay, good. For example, for killing this turtle, we really want to do it by hitting this spider, then the turtle. So let's see if we can figure out a way to do that. We also have these coins, and once you accumulate enough coins, you can buy items. I'm not sure, does it matter how we kill these spiders? I don't think so. And as you can see, the XP goal on this level is very, very easy. Alright, what's going to be the best way to do this? We should probably grab this coin while we're here. Let me see something. I think I remember, it's been a little while since I played the game, but I think I remember that if you use the control key to bark at turtles, it moves them around. Oh, okay, you can turn them, but you can only turn them so that they turn so that the main central head faces you. That's not actually that useful here. I think we may have to just let this turtle go. Well, we can still hit him. We get 1 XP. We just can't do a good job, basically. The spider's also worth 1 XP. Yeah, alright, we'll just do this. So, if we go up and then here, we can't complete our triple because we get injured. We'll die. And I guess I can show you what happens. If you do something that would kill you, you become a ghost. You can step back onto your leash to undo it, but you can see now at the entrance there is a threat. In a couple of seconds, that'll turn into a ghost that travels along our leash, and if it catches up with us, we actually lose the game and have to restart. So I guess I'll just do this. It's not exciting, but it is a way that gets the job done. Is there a way to... Not really. We can only get 1 of these spiders. That's a shame. We did not get quite as much XP as I was hoping. 27's okay, but in my experience, you want about 30-ish XP per level in order to keep up with leveling up as the difficulty of the areas keeps going up. Now this level has this sleeping gnome guy. I've never been very good at killing the gnome. He's a little bit tricky. I think in order to... You can't just kill the gnome by walking into him. In order to deal with the gnome, you have to push him into stuff. So like, if I push against him right now, he'll disappear and appear somewhere else because none of the spaces orthogonally adjacent were empty. But if one of them was, he would just slide into that space. And as far as I know, the only way to actually kill the gnome is to cover all of the spaces on the level with your leash, which obviously is easier said than done. So you can see down here we've got 3 coins, so now we can press X to use a bomb. And using the bomb will cost us our 3 coins. If we can charge our coin meter all the way up, we get access to a health potion that will allow us to refill our health. And I really, really, really want to save up for that. So that switch disables the spike panels that we put a lot of effort into not stepping on. Yeah, 19 XP is not so good. I'm sure the gnome is worth quite a bit because he's difficult to kill. But we're just going to keep moving here. So I think I'm going to try to play all the way through the first sort of area, the dungeon. So if this is looking great to you, if you're excited about this, as you should be, and you don't want to see the dungeon enemies spoiled, go buy it. Stop watching the video, go buy it. Alright, these flowers require a careful hand. So what we have to do is crush the little flowers. And then the big one withers, and we need a triple, and that's enough XP for a level up. So when you level up, first of all, you're immediately fully healed, and secondly, you gain an additional max heart. So now we can do triples much more easily, right? It's going to get considerably more difficult from here. You gotta be very careful. Unfortunately, I've done this in such a way that I can't actually get that flower, right? Because any path that includes these 2 flowers either precludes me from getting to the flower or precludes me from getting to the stairs. We could go across like this, but because we can't cross over our own leash, the only way out of there is either to immediately go to the stairs or to go here and then down, and that would allow us to kill the flower, but then our leash is blocking us from the exit. So why don't we rewind this? I'm just going to hold delete here. I think we have to go get that flower first. Actually, can we get that flower at all? I'm looking at this and I think it might not be possible to get that flower. But on each level, you can solve it from either side. And on some levels, one side will give you a better solution than the others. So you can hit enter, which it showed on the first screen and I just kind of blew past, to switch which side of the puzzle you're doing it from. So what's going to be the best way to do this? We actually probably want to come around here so that we can hit this flower, then go up, then hit this flower, and then we can funnel back into the rest of the puzzle. So we actually still... Oh, this isn't going to work. What am I thinking? We still might do this side, this flower over here first. So I need to leave myself 1 health. Now, if I do this way, then I can't, Yeah, if we use this spot in our approach, we won't be able to get off of the flower after... This is tricky. It might be that this room is designed in such a way that you can't get them both. The puzzles do not necessarily guarantee that you'll be able to do all the things you want to do. Our other option is we could just use our bomb. Oh, and you can see, if you take too long on a level, the ghost does appear. I believe you can turn that off if you are not a person who has any interest in timed puzzles, but I do like the fact that it requires you to think a little quickly. Is that what I want to do? We can take this triple. There we go, that's a little bit better. We can take a triple there as well. We can't get all 3 of those spiders without using our bomb. Yeah, okay, 26 XP, that's not bad. It's not totally ideal, but it's not terrible. Alright, so you notice this dude has a 16 underneath him. Number goes down by 1 each time we crush one of these little alien brain slug things, so this isn't exactly rocket science. He is going to periodically shoot huge lasers at us, though. That might be a branch of rocket science. I don't really know how huge lasers work. Also, I really like the music in this game. Okay, let's just keep up the plan we were doing. See, this is not ideal, because we're going to run out of health after hitting this guy. We're going to have to bomb our way to our next med kit. Well, let's at least use the bomb to hit 2 guys at once. This is tricky. We're not getting the triples I would like. Like, we're gonna get enough aliens. Got a little close there. And we got 33 XP, but I'm sure there was a better way to do that. Oh, whatever. We will continue to press on. Uh-oh. Why, that's our old lady who loves us and cares for us. And she's being menaced by this robot dog. Let's bark at him. It doesn't seem to have had any effect at all. So, obviously, there's no version of this where I can press the button to open the door without mirror robot dogs stealing our owner. Well, now we have a mission. That's called stakes, man. The stakes are up. Okay, we press a button. It flips the state of all of the pillars. And it also depletes a little thing from each of these weird robot-looking guys. But if we kill a spider while they're deactivated, they reactivate. Okay, in fact, if we kill anything, including the other robot. How are we going to get... Let's see here. Well, this isn't going to work, right? Because if we come over here to hit this button, there's no way from the robot. We could hit the button and just leave. But let's see if we can figure out a good path for this. Oh, wait. What if I do this? Okay, now I have enough room to walk around this pillar. There we go. There it is. Oh, no, wait. Sorry. A little premature. There's no way out of this corner. I was very excited. Each one of these things is worth 15 XP, so it does seem to me that it's worth figuring this out. Let's back it up. Let's walk it all the way back to the beginning. Ah, this game is fun. Alright, we can't hit that button. We could not hit this button right away. Maybe it's worth leaving that button alone for the moment. Ah, no. I was thinking we could hit this now and then come up through the bottom and then down the left side. But if we come up through the bottom, we'll hit this spider after turning him off and it'll turn him back on. Well, that's not going to work. I don't think I've got a path here. It might be that this is designed in such a way that you can't cleanly kill both of the grabby robots. It might also be that I'm just not getting it. Some of you are seeing the answer right now and are very frustrated, and I apologize for that. If we blow him up with our bomb, we only get 1 XP. That's not worth spending the bomb on. I really like, though, that the game gives you the room to just kind of explore and fiddle with your options. I don't think I would have been nearly as successful at deducing the behaviors of enemies if I wasn't able to reverse all the time. Well, okay, if we're going to decide that we're not taking this robot, we should at the very least get all the spiders. Sorry, I guess not. We should at the very least get that 1 spider. See, this means we don't get the coin. Here, we can get the coin and 1 spider. And then get the heck out of here. Okay, so, you guys remember the red spiders from the main menu. So they flip over after every 3rd kill. And the red spider himself can be the first part of the kill. Okay. Alright, we'll be able to get this triple here, but we won't be able to clear out... Oh, no, we won't. I don't have the health for that, actually. Let's do this. Ow. Well, you know, it's an XP. There we go. That's all right optimization. 33 XP. I feel okay about that. So we're going to want to have like 5 or 6 hearts probably by the time we get down to the 15th level. So we got to keep this XP flowing. Take the easy triples where they are. Can I do this in a way that gets me a button press first? Could do it here. I guess I have 4 health. Yeah, that means I still don't get that triple, though. We do get the robot. Okay, so you can see we've earned ourselves a potion of full healing. Oops. You know what? Do I just want to use my potion? Because that keeps us rolling triples, and I think that's pretty good. What am I thinking? Yeah, that got us 38 XP on that floor. It'll do. Oh, hey, look who it is. Fortunately, we know a thing about how to deal with this guy already, right? So he's going to mirror our movements. We need to, apparently, just walk him into stuff that will hurt him. He's not healed by our normal normal health kits, but you can see there's a robot, like Frankenstein's monster, health kit over there that will heal him. So the red spiders deal a little bit more damage than the normal spiders, which I guess are robots. It's not really that normal. But oops, I'm watching him and not myself. We don't want to walk him into... Yeah, we don't want to walk him into red spiders while they're flipped over. This is bad. I think he needs to be in the bottom half. Alright, that hurt him. This is going to hurt us, but we just gotta... We gotta keep the damage coming. Alright, 4. This is no good. So we could walk him into all 4 of these spiders, but it's not going to be good enough. We'll die first. Yeah, see, I'm out of health already. What if I... No, if I do this, I can kill him, but then we're trapped by our own leash. It's actually a fairly difficult puzzle sometimes. The Robo-Dog level can be tough. Nope. Press control to bark. Oh. That dead dog can't bark. Alright, let's give that another go. Oh hey, vampires. So when you hit them, they take all your health. But when you have no health, they go to sleep. And if you catch them while they're asleep, they give you a lot of XP. So let's do this slightly differently so that we can take advantage of the coins. Alright, we get to go into the first level with 6 XP and 2 coins. That's not too bad. Alright, we know the little spiders don't do anything to us. So we can make triples using the little spiders if we're careful. For example. And then the red spider's dead. This is not ideal. Obviously, it would be cool to make a triple here. We need to make as many as we can. The quicker we get access to additional hearts, the easier things are going to be for us. I think I'm going to have to not do that one. I mean, we're going to get an okay amount of XP here. 25? There was definitely a way to have gotten this. But let's keep it moving here for the sake of the video. I would probably obsessively do that level over and over again if I were just doing it for me. I've spent a lot of time on some of these. Why are there so many health kits everywhere? This is a weird one. I'm sure the reason that there are so many health kits is that it has something to do with the appropriate method of dealing with the gnome. I guess it doesn't hurt to wake him up, right? Oh, except that he steals my medkit. Alright, I'm going to use the bomb to clear a path to this medkit. Oh, except that getting over here isn't actually helpful. Hold on, let's back this up a little bit. So I definitely can't just go down, because I won't be able to get to the kit right here. Unless I spend a bomb, I guess. It is so difficult before you have your third heart to get good, efficient shapes going. Alright, now we gotta leave this path open for us to leave through. You know what? I have an idea. Let's back this all the way up. Switch entrances. Because it would be really nice if we could hit this switch early to deactivate these, because they're actually in positions where they're causing trouble for us. So why don't we make that the first thing we do? See, because now we can do stuff like step out of the path and... The only difference in the king spiders seems to be that they give more XP. If they do anything else, I have not found it yet. What is the best way to approach this cluster? I'd really like the coin. We're not that far off of being able to afford a potion. But if I get the coin, I can't get all three of the spiders. Actually, there's not really a way for me to get all three of the spiders anyway, I suppose. We can do this at least. Yeah, 16 XP, that's very unsatisfying. You see, if we just, if we smash into him here, first of all, we wouldn't be able to leave. Oh, we would get the... That's interesting. I thought he teleported. Maybe he can only teleport when you squish him against enemies. And if you press him against your leash, he just dies. That's interesting. Obviously, we can't do it. We can back this up a little bit, though. What if I just mess with him a little bit? Okay, that's not going to work. I need those medkits. How can I do this? How can I impact this horrible, horrible little gnome? Okay, that'll work. We definitely don't need to get all these spiders if we get the gnome. Yeah, 25 XP is okay. So his apparently I don't fully understand his rules. Alright, so this flower we could take by coming from the top, doing this to get out. If we wanted this flower, we'd have to do that. Actually, if we come around here like this, and we just go up and over, then we can do something similar to this flower. Okay, that's the plan then. And since we're going to be going over the top and ending up over here, we may as well just take a bunch of these spiders while we can. Alright, we're in really good shape now. Get a couple of triples here. That's true, I don't need that coin. So do I want to... Yeah, let's not even get that. Well, if I don't go down there and get the medkit, though, I'm not going to be able to kill the boss spider. I guess it didn't actually make much of a difference, did it? But I'll take 32 XP and going into the next level of full coins. That's useful. Oh, we don't have time to complete our triple. All right, let's back it up then. That was a little bit dangerous, but I really, really wanted to get that last brain slug there. Unfortunately, there's no way to just wait for an action, so we can't do that. Well, I suppose it's fine. It doesn't matter. We're gonna run into a medkit immediately anyway. Actually, this is pretty not great. So now we're out of health. So we're probably just... yeah, we're probably just best off doing that. Get our triple, get 40 XP, and get out of here. We spent our health kit, but... or we spent our health potion, but we can, I'm sure we can make it up. We'll get another one. It's not that big a deal. Okay, you can press an extra button press, doesn't wake them up or anything. May as well grab that guy while we're here. Wait. What if I do it like this? No. We could... just like the last time, I cannot figure out a path that gives us both of the robots. Because we can go down here, but now there's no way back up to him. If we hit this button, we're trapped. Maybe I have to try to figure out a way to do this that doesn't have an extra button press in it. Maybe we don't start with that button down there. There's no version of this that doesn't have 4 button presses on this side. What if we swap to the other entrance? Okay, that's very easy. This isn't exactly the same puzzle. I will say, if you are a person who likes to just have an infinite number of puzzles, there's a lot of puzzles in this game, but they are very clearly not procedurally generated, so it does not have infinite replayability. It is, I believe, only $10, though. And I don't think it's terribly difficult to get $10 worth of good times out of a puzzle game. Not for me personally, anyway. How are we going to get this? I suppose I could just hit it. Yeah, I mean... the 1 XP for hitting the robot is worth the same as if I just cleared all the spiders without figuring out the robot. I'm disappointed that I couldn't put that together. But here we are, I suppose. Alright, I'm very fixated on getting the robot over the spiders, obviously. This does let us do it. We don't get to get all of the triples, but we did get to kill the robot. That's a lot of extra XP. We do have a little bit of a gap to make up, right? I think I want to start this one from the other side. Because, right, there's a pretty obvious sequence there. Trying to figure out if this is a configuration where I'm going to need to hit this button or not. I think the answer is no. I think we're good with the pillars in their current configuration. This is a little awkward. Things are a little easier if these pillars aren't here, actually. Because then we can take this triple and move over here. Unfortunately, this is going to mean that the red spider here is not flipped over when we get to him, right? Because this will wake him up. Oh, okay. I thought it was 1 wakes him up and then you have to do another 3 to take him down, but apparently we're fine. It's probably better for us to dodge the triple there in order to make sure we get that spider in the optimal state. Yeah, 39 XP. I'll take that. So obviously you can enter a puzzle with different amounts of coins and different amounts of hearts sometimes. If you're having a really hard time with a puzzle, it can sometimes be worth it to just go back to the beginning and come at it from a slightly different angle. Alright, so if we take this path, we can walk him into the spider head. That's worth 2 damage. It's easy enough to say we should go here and here to get healed, but if we do that, if we move to our left right now, he's gonna get this health kit. Okay, this is gonna hurt. But we got exactly enough P to level up. Yeah, okay. That worked. So hold on a second. Alright, he's worth 15. I was trying to tell if I take damage for a move before I get the XP for the move, because that's information that might be relevant at some point, right? Or whatever, we'll just move on. This is slightly more sinister. Snatched. Ow. Huh. I wonder if you come in here with enough health to... Like, if you come in here with 6 hearts or with a potion, I wonder if anything special happens if you snuff all the candles. I mean, we can just hit this and then... Well, that's very interesting. I did not... Yeah, for some reason I was thinking when we get to empty hearts we die, but no, you can have 0 health. It's if you get hit again after that. Bad stuff happens. Well, hold on now. You guys are for real seeing me discover a new secret. There's all kinds of weird little hidden secrets if you fulfill various conditions. There's a whole bunch of alternate paths and stuff. Let's just pop in here. The chess room. Ow. Okay. The pieces have their chess movement rules, or their chess attacking rules at least. So this is a bishop, I'm assuming, from the fact that the little hat. This is I've never seen these chess enemies before. Oh, how are we supposed to approach this? Can they only diagonally attack upward, I guess? This is the direction of their motion. When we step over here, this guy will hit us, yeah. And so notice, when we kill a piece, it weakens the king. When we let a piece kill itself on us, it does not. So we actually do have to kill these all properly. This is really interesting. I know how a knight moves, by the way. But for some reason, I'm just not... It's not doing a good job with my brain here. So we have to get the knight before we get this pawn. But we have to get the knight from, like... Maybe the right move is to go this way. No. Because I move over here, right? And then this is guarded by the knight and that's guarded by the pawn. This is very weird. So we can't approach the knight from this rank, because the pawn guards it. We can't approach him from this rank, because he's guarding the only way through. So we do have to get him from the bottom. My concern is, you know, locking myself out of the... Okay, the king acts. Yeah, my concern is locking myself out of being able to leave. So... we can't hit the knight from here, because the pawn will get us. We can't hit the knight from here, because the king will get us. We can't hit the knight from here, because there's no way to get here. But if we do this, now we have no way back out. Right, I can get both the pawns this way, but there's no way for me to leave the puzzle. Hold on, let's think about this. So if we have to approach this knight from the bottom, do we have to approach the knight from the bottom? We do, we do. He has to be the second to last piece to die? Or... no, wait. If we get him from here. We can't move here, we know that. Because we'll get pawned. We can't move back down, obviously, because we had to come from below. What if I use my bomb? What if I just, like, cheat a little bit using all these bombs that I have. Oh, interesting. That doesn't kill the king. So the answer, perhaps unsurprisingly, is hey. No cheating. Don't do that. If we move to any of these spots, the king will get us. This is super cool. So the only way for us to do this is to hit the knight from the top or the bottom. Wait, why am I so convinced that I can't hit the knight from the top? Oh, yep, that's why. It's very easy to forget when you are a person with a bad brain. I've got the bad brain, everybody. Alright, I don't think I'm going to figure this out right now. Let's just move on. Well, it did just give us 8 XP. That was cool, I guess. So, obviously, this room is all about optimizing our triples. That wasn't so bad. We missed 3 XP by not getting this guy right, but we did get back to full coins. I don't think I've ever seen a volcano room before. I have no idea what that's going to do. We're not going to be able to get that red spider anyway, so I'm just going to take these 2 guys right now. Oh, this is a little awkward. I guess we only have 5 health, so we can only clear 5 spiders right now anyway, so we'll just get these 2 and then this triple. This is a thing of coins. I guess we could probably spend our bomb here to get 1 more XP. Oh. Nope. Doing that causes me to lose the chest. Yeah. Okay, that got us 1 more XP than not using the bomb would have. Oh, interesting. I don't really know what to make of 2 gnomes. I'm never happy to see even 1. How am I gonna, like, what happens if I push him down right now? I guess if I push him down right now, he's going to slide out to the side. What if we wrapped around him first? Man. Ow. Hit myself on the spikes, but I think... Oh, wait, I can't do that. Nope, this is going to kill me when I step on those spikes, and unfortunately there's no way to disarm them. I think we might have to accept that these dudes are not killable by me in this current situation with my level of knowledge. Because if we hit this guy now, he's just going to teleport up to where the medkit is, I believe. Yep, and we just barely survive. Well, we get out of the room at least. I'm pretty bummed out about that, but we made an okay amount of XP there. That was a tough room. Okay, so you can see we're gated to 45 XP on this room. We have to not screw this one up. This might have been easier if I'd allowed myself to come in here with full coins. Well, we can kill these spear dudes. If you take out an enemy that's adjacent to a spear dude, he gets up and he'll fight back. So let's, I think, grab these guys now while they're weak. How do we get low enough on health? Hold on, let's back this up. How do we get low enough on health to take advantage of all these vampires? I can take 5 damage here on these spiders. If we go after this vampire, it's going to wake up the spear dude. Man, we're close to a level up. I can't tell exactly how much we need. Oops. Yeah, taking good advantage of the vampires is going to be crucial here. We also, I have not shown you this mushroom enemy yet. Maybe we have to ignore this vampire. It's pretty tricky to get in there. And actually, if we got the vampire to 0 health, and then we moved into this corner space, we'd have to come in through the top, because otherwise, we're at 0 health in the corner with nowhere to go but into an awakened spear dude. So this is probably right. So when you step next to the mushroom, it perks up and gets real gross. And then, eventually, it stops being so gross, and you get quite a lot of XP out of it. We need 20 more. Let's see here. 3. So each group of 3 spiders is potentially 6 if we handle it correctly. How much XP do we get? We get 1 XP if we run into a vampire while he's awake. It's interesting. We should definitely do that. This will refill me. Unfortunately, there's not a way for us to get this spear guy while his guard is down. Actually, there is, right? If we skip that spider, we can. Yeah. But now we're 11 XP off. I'm not going to be close, even. Oh, we got it open. We just can't get there. What if I bomb him? When you bomb him, he's only worth 1. Alright, let's reconfigure. If I do this, here we go. This looks a little better. Then we have to use our bomb here to access the health kit. We have just enough XP to do this. Or enough hearts, rather. There we go. 49 XP. That's pretty good. Got ourselves to 6 hearts. I think this is a cool effect. It actually changes. Oh, it looks really weird on the recording. It actually, like, the whole window rumbles and expands. Obviously, I'm not playing this full screen. Let me see if I can fix this for you guys. Nope, I cannot. Okay, well, it's going to look a little squished in the recording. Shoot, I would have to change to screen region. So here is sort of the boss fight. You don't really see a lot of games change the aspect ratio of their windows. So this is a dragon, sort of a kind of a cubist dragon. He's got a lot of little parts. Obviously, we don't want to jump in a fire. You can see we've stepped adjacent to this egg, and now it's waking. And if we don't get to it quickly, it hatches into a snake. But if we do get to it, it heals us to full. So we might want to be more careful about how we approach the egg. In fact, maybe we want to go... If we go up, we take 2 damage, get full health, and then we have a lot of enemies to deal with before we can get back down to the egg area. Let's have a look at this. So we go to full health. Oh, interesting. You can only hit these feet from the back. But apparently if you're right in front of them, barking turns them around. That's handy. Now, unfortunately, the pieces with the spikes on them deal damage. We're very, very far away from being able to afford a health potion. If we step here, we lose a heart. We step here, we lose... Okay, and then we didn't take damage when we touched the eye before, right? Yeah, and then we get this... Okay. Okay, we're getting there. So we can take a couple damage really easily here. You can see we're slowly breaking him down. Alright, Alright, that weakened all of the fires. I reckon if we got the other wing, it would probably get rid of these windy spaces, which I think just deal damage. I don't even think they're really a big deal. Yeah, okay, that's not so bad. Alright, we have a bomb. We also have full health. We're just in a really good spot to finish this. Okay, easy. Who's afraid of dragons? And so, if you don't know about barking, this is when the game teaches you. If you press control, you can bark. And look at that. We did it, everybody. We saved her. I guess the game's over. Obviously, not the case. So once you save your owner, things start to get a little weird. The rest of this game has been extremely normal. But now, things get a little strange. So that staircase up, the staircase presumably to let us back up to the surface, gets obliterated by this guy. And this is where they teach you that snuffing all the candles opens up a portal. Interesting. And then we're here. There's a lot of game left. I'll just give you guys a little bit of a look. There's a couple of different types of new areas. Puzzle areas like this where, as far as I know, there's no timer on these. Just, you know, do puzzle stuff. We can pop back to that screen. There's... Ew. There's a weird centipede? What do I... Oh. Boy. I don't... Oh, okay. I see. So when you intersect with a segment, it breaks that segment. And if in doing so you create a single segment, it dies. Yeah, okay. That doesn't seem so difficult, but it did say centipede 1 of 9 at the bottom of the screen, so I assume those get fairly tricky. What is this? It looks like it has a ghost on it. Oh, more tightly time-limited puzzles, okay. And there's still whatever's through here that I'm not going to show you. You can find out for yourself. That's going to be it for us for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that this convinces somebody to go out and get this game, because really, it is just super extremely cool. Come back next time, tomorrow, for more stuff, and we'll see you then.